welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello, my name is Mika. I'm 12 years old and I make eating disorder recovery videos, so if you like me or this video, it would mean a lot if you'd give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. So today I'm going to be filming a food favorites video because I have filmed this type of video before on TikTok, but similar reasoning to why I made this YouTube channel, 60 seconds is just really not enough to fit a lot in a video. So I thought I would make a YouTube video of just more detailed and more foods, I guess. But before I start, I have a few updates. One, I got a tripod because if you saw my last video, you would know my phone was standing on a candle and it kept on falling. But starting off with oh no! So I got a tripod, so hopefully we won't have that problem anymore and hopefully the video quality is a bit better for you guys. Secondly, I have a more recovery update. I am actually in PHP right now, and it was totally my option. I was not forced in it or anything. I thought I was doing pretty good in recovery, I'd say, like food-wise, but I just thought mentally I was not doing very good, and I just kind of wanted the extra push. And so I've been in it for a week now, and basically, if you don't know what PHP is, I go there basically 5 days a week from 8 to 3 o'clock, and I just eat breakfast, lunch, and snack there. And they also have a lot of things mentally to help with recovery. Like they have therapy sessions, like group therapy, and then group nutrition. And they even have things like yoga and relapse therapy and art therapy. And then I also have like a one-on-one therapist and a one-on-one nutritionist. So that is very, very exciting, and I actually, like I said again, I wanted to do this. I wasn't forced into it or anything, and so I think this is going to be a great thing for my recovery. But like I mentioned, I go there 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, so I'm only home like fully for eating on weekends, so I won't be able to film like full what I eat in a week, but I will be able to film what I eat in a weekend. So look out for those. And if you have any more questions about this, you can go to my TikTok page, Mika's Recovery, and ask me questions in the comments there. So without further ado, here are my food favorites. So I'll first start off with one of my go-to favorite desserts, protein bars. So if you're on TikTok, you have probably heard of the Alani Nu protein bars. They're like all the rave right now. And of course, I had to include them in this video. And I've tried all the flavors, but the only two that I rebought have been the peanut butter crisp and the munchies flavor. These two are my favorite. So obviously 10 out of 10, recommend buying these. Just gonna say in advance, everything I'm showing in this video, obviously recommend buying, because if I didn't recommend them, they obviously wouldn't be in this video. Also, like the Alani bars, you have probably heard of Built bars. My favorite Built bar flavor has been the coconut one, and the crazy thing is, I don't even like coconut. Like, I hate coconut. But this has been my favorite flavor of Built Bar. And originally, you can only find them online, but I have had some luck at GNC. So if you don't want to order Built Bar and you just want to try and find it in a store, I would recommend checking out a GNC. Honestly, I don't even know if I should include this because it's so obvious, but I have a Fiber One brownie, also not really a protein bar, but a Fiber One brownies. I put these things in everything, like oatmeal, yogurt, smoothie bowls. Literally, I put them in everything. They're so good. And then I have this no sugar keto bar. It kind of reminds me of a no-cow bar, but like with frosting and like a chocolate covering, which I like because I feel like the no-cow bars are a little bit too chalky, so this gives them like a little bit more like creaminess texture. And then I have Fit Crunch bars. Like the Alani bars, I've tried all the flavors, and these are the only two flavors I have decided to rebuy: the mint chocolate chip and the peanut butter and jelly. This honestly tastes like an actual peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then I hate mint chocolate chip or like mint anything, but I love this bar so much. Like the only mint chocolate chip thing I will eat. It is so good though. And then I have these legendary food like protein Pop-Tarts. They are so good. I have tried also all the flavors, and my only two that I actually like really liked has been this one, the hot fudge sundae, and the blueberry one, but I don't have the blueberry one with me right now. But put these in the toaster and then microwave them. So good. Then I have Raw Rev bars. Again, like I've said with many of these protein bars, I have tried all the flavors, and these are my two favorites. the double chocolate brownie batter and the chocolate chip cookie dough one. I actually put these in my fridge and then I microwaved them for 30 seconds. Then with like my other protein bars, I microwaved them for like 15. And then they actually turn into like cookies. They are so good. Next, I have more snacks and desserts. So these Graham Bear bites from Kodiak are so good. They remind me of Teddy Grahams, which are like one of my childhood favorites. But honestly, these might be a little bit better. They are so good. I've only ever tried the honey flavor, but I do know that they have chocolate and cinnamon too. So I'm gonna have to try out those flavors soon. And then going along with the graham cracker theme, I have these Narin graham crackers. And these are the graham crackers that I use for my famous s'mores yogurt bowl. Honestly, these are better to me than like the actual graham crackers that you would, like they're a better texture and stuff, and these are so good. I love these so much. And honestly, I don't even know if I should include this in this video because I've only had this a few times. This is my first time buying this, but so far I really like it. Lily's chocolate is my favorite chocolate. I've been buying that for a while, like the chocolate chips and stuff. But I bought this milk chocolate caramel bar. It's salted caramel milk chocolate, and it is so good. I put it in my oatmeal this morning, and it is a favorite. And then I have these Alyssa's Healthy Vegan Oatmeal Bites. These are so good. They also have a chocolate one and then a regular one that isn't vegan. I have found these at Publix and I've seen them at Whole Foods a few times, but just like the fiber ones, I put these in everything like oatmeal and yogurt bowls. These are so good, especially microwaved. And then my favorite popcorn right now is just like the Pop Secret ones. And this is the kettle corn flavor. I love kettle corn so much. And they're just like the regular bags that you just microwave and stuff. Yeah, but just thought I would include this because this is my favorite popcorn right now. And then I have popcorners. This is the one in the kettle corn flavor because like I said, I love kettle corn. And I know they also have more flavors in popcorners. I have yet to try them though, but these are literally so addicting. I can eat a whole bag. They are so good. Not quite sure what to call this next category, like spreads, sauces, I guess. But first I have this Tiki Marsala sauce. I get this from Target from the Good and Gather brand. This is so good. I buy a lot of like frozen Tiki Marsala meals, and this is like tastes like the sauce that they use in those type of meals, and it's so good. And as some of you guys may know, I am lactose intolerant and I still eat dairy like quite often, but I just try to limit it when I can. And so I found this Tufetti, if I'm saying that right, cream cheese. So it's basically made out of tofu, which sounds very weird, but it tastes like cream cheese and it's the same texture of cream cheese and everything like that. And this is pretty good, I'd say. And then from the Good Foods brand, they literally make the best like sauces, dips, whatever. Their guacamole is so good. There's nothing really much to say about it. It's just so good. They have the big containers too, but I like buying like the individual like snack size, I guess, ones. But yes, their guacamole is so good. And same with their queso. I literally put this on everything. So good. They also have a buffalo one that tastes pretty similar to it, and my mom actually prefers that one better than the queso, but I like the queso one like a million times better. Now I have freezer frozen desserts. So if you watch my What I Eat in a Week, this is not going to be a surprise to you, but the Enlightened cookie dough and brownie dough are so good. Just like a few other things I say, I put this in my oatmeal, my yogurt bowls, I put it on my toast. Like, these are so good. I cannot explain how much I love these and would recommend these. And then I have this Wayman's, I don't know if I'm saying it right, frozen fruit like yogurt cup. It is so good. It has like little chunks of like frozen strawberries and blueberries and like frozen chunks of banana. These are so good, and then topped with like more whipped cream and yogurt. It's so good. Now for these next two things, I'm gonna show like the packaging on the screen because I actually threw them away and I don't have them. But first is this Skinny Cow ice cream sandwich. I said this in one of my What I Eat in a Weeks that this is probably one of my favorite desserts right now. It is so good, and it just like makes me drool every time I have them. They are so good. I'll put the packaging right up here. And then I have this Enlightened Sea Salt Caramel Bar. This is so good. Nothing much to say about it. It's just so amazing and one of my favorite desserts. And then this Cleo Ossia Yogurt Bar, and it's covered in dark chocolate. These are so good. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to keep them in the fridge, but I've been putting it in my freezer, and they are really good. I haven't even put it in my fridge once before, so I don't know how it tastes differently, but these are so good. I love these. And now I can't rave enough about my favorite ice cream brand, NYX. These are the two flavors I have in my house right now. I don't have my favorite flavor, which is the peanut butter cup one, but the ones I have right now are the strawberry swirl and then just the Swedish regular chocolate flavor. These two flavors are super good, but my favorite one has to be the peanut butter cup. And last but not least, I have like quick frozen dinners and like bagged dinners. I feel like those type of meals are frowned upon, but I honestly do not have a problem with them. I love them, and I probably eat them 3 out of 7 times of the week for dinners. I love them. So here's some of my favorites. First, I have this salmon corn chowder. I get this at Whole Foods, and it is so good. It's a chowder, but it's dairy free, but it tastes like it has real dairy in it. I'm not sure the milk substitute they use in it, like if it's coconut milk or like almond milk, I don't know. But this is so good, and I love salmon, and yeah, I love chowder, so this is perfect if you're like me and like those things. Also from Whole Foods, but I've also seen it at Sprouts before, I have refried beans, and I eat this just straight up refried beans. Don't eat it with like a taco or anything or anything like that. I just eat straight up refried beans. I love beans, and these are so good. 10 out of 10, recommend. Like I said, recommend everything in this video, but especially these. Then I'm pretty sure I got this at Publix. You could probably find it at other places too though, but it's this Bombay chickpea chana marsala. This is so good, and if you love chickpeas, you will love this because this has a lot of chickpeas in it. And I also do have other bagged meals and frozen meals that I like, but I just don't have them in my house right now, so sorry about that, but yes, these are just the ones in my house right now that I'm showing to you. And then this is pretty obvious, and you have probably heard of this, and if you haven't, then you're probably living under a rock, but the Trader Joe's cauliflower gnocchi. This is talked about so much, and it deserves the hype. It is so good. I dipped this in the queso that I showed, and then also with the Target tiki marsala. So good. I love this so much. Also from Trader Joe's, I have these shrimp burgers. I talked about these in my last What I Eat in a Week. These are so good, and yeah, nothing much to say about them. They're just really good. And then I have these Lucky vegan spring rolls. These are made out of tofu. So good. Put these in the air fryer for 10 minutes, and they're so crispy and good, and I love them so much. And if you don't like tofu, because I'm not a huge fan of tofu either, but these don't taste like tofu. They're just made out of tofu, and they're so good, and I love them, and I can eat literally a million of them. They're so good. And my favorite frozen meals used to be the Healthy Choice ones, and then I just kind of like fell out of them, and I haven't been a huge fan of them, but there is one that I still absolutely love and adore, and it is the chicken tiki marsala. As you can tell from this video, I love tiki marsala, but this one is so good. Also, nothing much to say about it, but it just has chicken and cauliflower rice, chickpea, carrots, peas, tomatoes, and then obviously the tiki marsala sauce. So yes, so good. And then lastly, I have this lemon feta meal, and I've actually only had this one time a few weeks ago, but I honestly like mouth dropped. One of my favorite frozen meals now. It is so good, so I obviously had to buy another one. This my favorite frozen meal right now. And that is the video. I really hoped you enjoyed, and if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I really hope this video gave you some new food ideas, because like I said previously in the video, obviously recommend all of these foods. These are obviously, like the title said, my favorite foods, and I will try my best to put on the comments. I don't know why, just the comments don't work on my YouTube videos, but I'll try to turn them on, and if that works, please comment down below something nice or some new video ideas. So yes, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!